Basic configuration of new Sophos Firewall. I/steps to perform basic configuration of Sophos Firewall. Set IP and connect devices. Sign in to the device. Device name and region. Set up permissions for user. Sign in to the device. DNS configuration. Configure DHCP. Set up rule for firewall. 2/configuration. Step 1. Set up IP and connect the device. The new firewall has not been configured yet, uses one network cable, one end attached to the port LAN 1 of Sophos, one end is attached to the PC for configuration. The default IP assigned to a PC with a subnet is 172.16.16.0/24. The default IP of Sophos is 172.16.16.16. Step 2. Log into the device. Open a web browser and access the IP address 172.16.16.16:4444. An interface requires setting a password for the firewall admin account. Enter an arbitrary password and click Continues to go to the next step. Step 3. Device name and region. Default name is available, usually will be the serial number, and was filled in by Sophos himself. Area. Please select the correct area where you are placing the device, e.g. Asia/Ho Chi Minh, and click Continues. Step 4. Set up user rights. This step does not check these boxes. We will configure details when inside the device. Then press Finish to finish the initial basic setup interface. Step 5. Log into the device. Log back into the device with IP 172.16.16.16:4444 after logging in to the Sophos Firewall management page. The first step to set up is the network. We'll need setup LAN and WAN for Sophos firewalls. If you want to set up an IP for a certain port, just click on that port. The configuration interface will open. Select network zone. Which zone do you want to set this port to? LAN good WAN good DMZ. Below is the option that the port will receive the IP from DHCP or is static IP or is IP from PPE of the network operator. Then choose Save to save. Step 6. Configure DNS. Configure which DNS Sophos Firewall will use to go to the Internet. There are 3 DNS granting modes, from the network provider's PPE, from DHCP, or you will assign it manually. You should assign it manually and choose stable DNS servers to grant to Sophos. Step 7. Configure DHCP. Configure DHCP for LAN, DMZ. Go to DHCP section in Network section, then go to DCHP tab. Click on Add to add a DHCP server to the system. The DCHP configuration interface will appear as shown below. Please name and set the IP range to allocate. Note: you must choose which port of Sophos Firewall this DCHP is assigned to, and the IP of that port must be in the same network as the IP range you want to allocate. Step 8. Set up rule for firewall. Click Add Firewall Rule User/Network Rule to create rules. Create a rule LAN to WAN so that everyone in the company can access the Internet. In these rules you configure as follows. Source zone, LAN. Source networks, any services, any. Destination zone, WAN. Destination network, any services. Check NAT and routing, then save. Now the connections inside the existing LAN can go to the Internet. Sophos Firewall has many very interesting advanced features. When deployed, it depends on the specifics of each business to configure. I will have more articles. Thank you for watching.